Hey there, everyone, and welcome to Mario
This is
Teaches
Raocow.
Typing. No, it's Mario Teaches Typing.
With
And
Raocow.
no, you're not Raocow.
Mario
No matter
teaches-
how hard you try, you'll
Mario
never beat
teaches
Raocow.
Raocow.
But yeah, I got an Elite Trainer box for Breakthrough because it was available at a place, and so I bought it. And it's got Mega Mewtwo. In here, it's
Mega
got-
Mute. Whoa.
Yeah, it's got Mega Mewtwo, different Mega Mewtwo, Houndoom, Mega Houndoom, and Zoroark Break. You got your energy. You got your sauce, which has. Is this fighting Mega Mewtwo?
If it's the tall one is, the buff one is.
I don't know what you mean by buff, so.
Like he's like, is the head huge? Then if it's
He doesn't
not,
have like a long head.
if his head isn't big, he is fighting.
Let's get the video doing what I want it to do. There we go. This one.
Yeah, it's totally fighting. but
Okay, that's fighting type.
He's not as cool.
And then this one's got. So this is the Breakthrough logo. But it's on the side with the writing. Why do they do that all the time? Dice don't like to be in bags. So yeah, it's got the Breakthrough logo. And then it falls on the floor because I'm super organized today. And then we got a bunch of cards. So this one's got Mega Mewtwo on the front because it's a Mega Mewtwo set. And this is
Book club.
Shin loves books. They're his favorite thing.
Egg.
It's a Pokémon. And then we do.
Number of witches rises dramatically.
Does this one have energy? This set does not do energies. This is Energiesuses. They're special types of Jesus. Energiesus. It's got Giovanni's Scheme, Magneton, Float Stone. Shin likes the Float Stone. It's useful. Magnemite,
No, I think
Pikachu.
I prefer skateboards.
Well, that's because they do it automatically, don't they? Noibat.
I don't remember.
Oh, it's the sad Cubone. I forgot.
Oh, it's because the skateboard lets you retreat while you're asleep, which is really silly.
That's right.
Kitty!
Swiss shoot, but look at the sad. Look how sad he is. It's so sad. A Vanillite, foil body, and right off the bat a Mewtwo EX. I already got an EX.
Sheesh.
Hashisha.
You will give me an egg.
Okay. You will give me an egg. Alright, and then this one's got a golden Zoroark man on the front. It could be a lady. Shin doesn't like Zoroark anymore just because it doesn't have a tail.
I like Zoroark. I just don't like it as much.
You will give me an egg.
Yes, you will give me an egg.
This is important. This is it's a prophecy.
Yeah, is a cool.
Someday you will give me an egg. I don't think the EXs aren't good anymore, which is annoying.
Here's a fracture.
Because it's GX or go away. Because that's
Yeah, they're really good at making their own products obsolete.
that's power creep.
Alright, so this might be the first fracture card I have. I think I have
Unlikely.
both Axew and Haxorus, but I don't think I have any fracture.
Probably my least
Heavy ball.
favorite pseudo-legendary line.
Snorlax.
Another
You're a
reason I have trouble playing Gates to Infinity.
Flabébé. Look at the cutie.
Wah.
It's a Fennekin.
Wah.
Starly!
Wah.
Did you hear what Dark's doing now?
Yeah, he's doing one of the propaganda twit blogs.
No, he's gonna do an all Starly
Oh, yeah.
run of one of the.
That sounds
games.
really hard unless he evolves them, because in which case Staraptor's pretty good. I mean, he'll still run into trouble running a single any Pokemon, just one of.
Yeah, because there are lots of electric types
Unless it's
and
all
rock
like
types
all
in the game.
Arceus or something, in which case it's easy. I keep considering doing an all water types run, which sounds I think is generally considered like the easiest monotype run in most games. Because water is just a solid type. And
because before the newest one, you don't really need as much of an HM slave because water types actually use some.
No, in the newest ones, there are no HMs.
Yeah, in the newest ones. It depends on which set you're doing, though. It's a club for it.
But no, it's because, one, water is just a very solid type, and two, water is one of the most abundant types, so you have a lot of options. Along with
it's
normal
a
flying.
big-eyed monster.
A bug-eyed.
Or bug-eyed monster. I mean, it could be big-eyed.
No, but it isn't.
This map is for a town. This coat is going. It's a cute little foxy fox. Hey, look! Fennekin followed by Starly again.
Oh, look around.
A Swinyu B.
Yuck.
In K.
He's up to something.
Well, yeah, but he's not stealing a melon this time, so I'll let him be okay.
You don't know
it's a
that.
Pincham. There's a Kirlia. Ooh, I really like that foil texture. And Shin's favorite ice cream. Shin loves vanilla ice cream.
It probably doesn't even taste like vanilla. I'm just saying.
It probably tastes like water.
Yeah, it probably just tastes like ice.
Alright. And that one
it's a trap.
was...
It wants you to eat the ice.
Mewtwo.
That's why it has like a spoon and a straw in it. It's a trap. So you'll eat ice, then you'll be sad. And then it attacks.
Oh, this is double bad! This is bad on two fronts. I don't like it. There's a code card.
I think they know what those look like.
Yeah, but I want them to know that it has one.
It always does.
It's a Frogadier.
He's on my favorites list. I really... Burger King doesn't... Burger King blocks Tumblr.
Granbull.
They block Tumblr, and I don't like using Tumblr.
Pikachu.
I don't like posting Tumblr on my phone because...
Go to the library! Noibat.
But it's not as close.
Cub 1.
And there are always a bunch of weird people sitting there.
Swiss U... Well, that's rude. Flabby Bee.
Like, and there usually is no place to sit because everybody is just sitting.
Look, it's a burb, and Shin likes burbs. This burb he likes.
So there's nowhere to go, and I just had to stand there awkwardly.
This is a burb he doesn't like.
That never happens at Burger King.
Yeah, but do you ever think that they're blocking it because they don't want you to sit there all day?
Well, they have free Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but free Wi-Fi is typically to imply while you're eating you can use your phone on Wi-Fi, not you can stay all day using Wi-Fi.
They don't seem to mind me being there at all, and I'm pretty sure...
Well, are you the only one who stays there all day? Because
yes.
I'm guessing that they're blocking the things that you're using because they still want you to spend money there, but they don't want to ban you.
They blocked it. Well, they blocked it before I really used it much. It's definitely not. They're not targeting me.
I'm just saying you don't make the best case for yourself by staying there for 8 hours a day.
You use the internet for 8 hours a day.
Yeah, but I'm not at someone else's business.
They haven't asked me to leave yet.
That's a weird way to look at it.
If they do, then I will be ashamed and I will leave. They can use their words like adults. Not be all passive-aggressive on it.
It's not so much passive aggression, it's that they still want you to spend money there and they don't want to ban you, so that way you'll still spend money there.
I buy food.
I'm just telling you how I interpret it, man.
I do spend my money. I give them money. I do.
I'm just telling you how I interpret it, man.
Pretty much every time I go there, I give them money.
Pretty much every time.
Yes! Sometimes I do it more than once.
That implies that there are times you don't, though. That might also miff them.
Yes, and I'm not happy about that. It happens sometimes, though. Hey, you never had to live without the internet.
You're right.
It's not easy.
I'm just telling you what I think a business might believe about that.
Well, they can say it to my face.
Well, again, if they do that, they're probably going to ban you completely. And then they lose the money that you do spend there, so they're trying their best not to.
Sometimes they give me freebies.
I'm just letting you know what I think, man. I can't say anything different about it other than what my interpretation is.
They wouldn't give me freebies if they didn't want me to feel welcome, right?
The cashiers might like you, but that doesn't mean management thinks the same.
Well, they can talk to me like adults.
Again, I'm letting you know my thoughts. Yeah. I'm not Burger King. I'm not Burger King.
You sure? You seem to know an awful lot about them.
No, but I know things about business.
And there are always other Burger Kings if push comes to shove.
Yeah, and then you just be next to the library. Like you're within 5 blocks of the library. Just go to the library.
Yeah, but there are people there already, sitting at all the tables, just doing nothing. And
you mean like you?
No, I'm using the computer. They're just sitting there, doing nothing.
All I'm saying is you're making a bad case for yourself, man.
You're not making any case.
I'm making more of a case than you are.
I've been doing this for a long time.
That's the problem.
And no one's ever complained to me about it, except you. When you are Burger King, then we can talk.
I voice my concern so you don't have to get banned from a business if that is their mindset. And the final one. Within, there is a code card. Can you believe it?
No!
You can't believe there was a code card?
I love how I derailed this video. I'm proud.
I mean, you're the one who's making that case for yourself on recording.
I think I made things very lively.
Vanillish. Look at this. That's a good Quilava. I like that art.
Mean. Oh, I don't think I like him.
Mini Eruption.
I think he's mean.
Pinsir. Goldeen.
Is bad.
A bear. A bug.
Mumble.
A Ralts.
Just I love
a green emo, as it would be, and then a green monkey.
A rear.
A Rowdry. And
3
birds, but they're secretly also one bird, except it's not much of a secret.
Oh, and the new Pokemon game starring Eevee. Eevee can't evolve. That's Eevee's shtick.
You can probably get other Eevees, though.
Yeah, but I want my companion Eevee to become one of the best Eevees.
It's a pretty good Eevee.
It is, but I don't want to be taking on the Elite Four with an Eevee. That's because it's an Eevee.
You have to take it on with a Pikachu all the way back in Gen 1!
Right, and that's equally absurd. No, I want a Vaporeon to ride on my head.
I hate to break it to you, but a Vaporeon would be like having an entire Amber riding on your head.
Alright, well, they can ride on my backpack. Or they just follow me.
Have you seen some of the silly things about when larger companions are following you?
Oh, you mean Kadabra?
That's one, or Poliwrath, or...
Yeah, just how Kadabra's always like, I'm gonna get ya. But no, I've only seen Kadabra.
This has cool sounding names. Photon Geyser and Sky Scorching Light.
Oh, Photon Geyser sounds pretty rad. Oh, that was a guaranteed
Yeah,
drop.
This is a... Although, again, it's in the bad style packaging. Pokemon Company, stop doing this. Don't put these. You have other ones that have the things pull out. Why would you do this where it's going to bend the card and then you can tear it up trying to take it out?
Then you'll have to buy another one.
Yeah, but I won't.
I know.
Alright, so their GX is you can use this attack only if the total of both players' remaining prize cards is 6 or less. Put 6 damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon.
If 6 or less, that's pretty low.
Yeah, I mean, by that point, you're already basically halfway done. Yeah, this is really not that good of a card. Yeah, because its other attack...
it's Photon Geyser. That's pretty rad.
If you use its attack, you have to discard all the Psychic Energy on it. And every Psychic Energy does another 20 damage. That's it.
There must be a catch. Oh yeah, the Let's Go games are... I want them, but I don't.
This is a really cool looking little figurine, though.
Going back to Gen 1...
Look at this figurine, it's cool.
It looks like a Digimon.
He looks like he could be playing Sunlight Jesus.
The Digimon version. Sunlight Jesus Mon.
Sunlight Jesus Mon.
I mean, they already have a Jessmon.
Oh, that's where the base is. I was like, where's the base for it, though? Here's the base.
I mean, the integration with Pokemon Go is interesting, but I can't play Pokemon Go anymore.
Why not?
Because it doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
What do you mean?
Whenever I try and select a Pokemon, I just get a white screen. I can throw Pokeballs, but whenever I throw them, they just fly off into the void. It doesn't work for me anymore.
That has not happened to me.
I don't know if I want me to but I also just had a hard time getting into it in the fact that if you transfer Pokemon from Go to Let's Go, it's a one-way transfer.
Yeah. I knew that part.
And just going all the way back to first gen, I can understand why they did it, but
But you can put Alolan in, if I remember correctly.
I think it's just first gens and Meltan for some reason.
No, I think you can do Alolan because if I remember correctly, Lance has an Alolan Executor.
Oh, and Sandshrew is only in the Pikachu edition.
Well, that's been the way that it's gone forever.
I know. But I'm not like.
There's a reason I don't own any Pokemon games since Gen 1, man.
I didn't think that was you didn't enjoy them.
There's a bunch of different reasons, but I'm just saying, one example is you have to buy 2 games to enjoy the game.
That is not true.
Well, if you're a collector like me.
Not that. Even then, you just need a friend who has the other version. Or
yeah, but what else
trader.
can happen is, like I and my cousin, who when we did it originally, both got the same version because we didn't know that when they came out.
Well, then you can always use the online trading thing.
That didn't happen back then.
Yes, but it's not back then anymore.
Plus, isn't like Pop Trade or Wonder Trade or whatever, you're guaranteed to get like 700 Rattatas and nothing else out of it?
That's Wonder Trade. That is Wonder. The GTS, though, is more reliable. Or you could just... I could have. You have a friend who would be able to get any of the Mons.
And they haven't done a Mew event for this set.
I can't argue against that.
It's Code Sauce.
Well, they have had one, but it was a limited release.
It's a glass Pikachu made of water.
Still,
it's not a dragon, but it could be a dragon.
That's one of my favorite Mons.
It's a Zigguratee.
10 out of 10. That is not a 10 out of 10.
I love Zygarde. It's an old Durgan. It's a young Burb. It's a Bilaxolotl thing, and it's Cola.
It's mini Cola.
No, it's just regular Cola.
It can
It's
sometimes
Swables.
sing.
It's this Armor Man and a full art Blaine's Last Stand.
Oh yeah.
Which the full art is cool, except that Blaine's Last Stand is not a very good card.
No, Blaine's a pretty cool guy.
He has question marks in a lot of his cards.
He doesn't know, but he's cool.
That's a really good pull. That's something I actually don't have from the set.
Yeah.
And it's possibly expensive.
I think there's only ever been one mythical, D-mythical, and that's Deoxys.
Although it still considers it a mythical in Go.
Yeah, it's just that in
Psychic.
in Oris, you just catch one. Just catch him and... Yui.
Because you can only get them right now from GX raids on Go, which you have to be invited to.
By Nintendo?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yep. What happens is you do raids at GX or EX Pass locations.
So it's like super
and
ultra
then,
premium.
And then, based on what times you often are on, you'll get a pass that allows you on a certain specific day at a certain time to go do a raid with a group of other people. But the problem with that is, if you're like me, and you have an inconsistent job, it can still be scheduled a time where you can't go. So there's big problems with a lot of their logic in scheduling that comes from people who work in office buildings all day and don't have to think about the fact that other people don't work in office buildings all day. Because that's similar to the idea of a 3-hour event. If you can't get off during that 3 hours, sucks for you, man.
I hope you can lend somebody else your phone.
Yeah, exactly. And a different Blaine's Last Stand. Although, funnily enough, I think this might be the first regular foil of that I have. I have like 4 reverse foil ones.
Oh, there's so many Blaines that are all standing.
Yeah, but for the last time only. And then I got this.
I think that you could play Blaine's Last Stand multiple times in a game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he only stands when he has to, and you made him lie. So what you're saying is Blaine's last stand should have been a prism star?
Sure, yeah. Except I guess Blaine's not important enough. Or maybe you should just say he can only do the last stand once ever. Then you have to get a new card.
In which case, it's an even worse card, and it's already not a very good card to
it's
begin with.
hilariously bad.
Because doesn't it, like, you just get fire energy for running out of cards?
Draw 2 cards for each fire Pokemon you have in play.
That's what it is.
That's not bad.
And then
It's just, it has the last card in your hand.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's hard to play.
Those are always one where you can't, like, strategize around that because there's a little bit of, oh, well, I guess I'm never going to be able to run all my cards out because of the other cards I have.
Remember that you know what the most popular Pokeball is? The Ultra Ball, which is you discard cards.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
By controlling your own discard, you can arrange it to be the last one in your hand. And then you get to draw a bunch more cards, which is... It seems to be the whole game is do whatever you can do to draw more cards.
But the other thing that's like a really obnoxious big strategy to... Oh, is this just solid? Oh, no. It opens backwards? Excuse me?
You just push the button.
I tried that. It's
know.
not doing anything.
Well, it's broken then.
I got a Brokeball. Which is not like a Pokeball, it's a bro.
Just
there
throw
we
it
go.
at someone and see what happens.
Look, it's got squished card packs in it.
It's annoying.
Code card. Look at that. That's how they send them. Lost Thunder, Celestial Storm, Burning Shadows, and Steam Siege. That's an old one. Alright, and then it's got a...
Oh, no, yeah, Steam Siege is like last gen.
Yeah. Although it's still current play, but it's a really old current play. And then it also comes with a Pokecho OV. And it's got
The Dave.
a thing that means that Pikachu can't be paralyzed, which is a very specific thing for a first state thing. An energy evolution. When you attach a basic energy card for your hand, you can search the deck for one of that type of VV evolution and make it cool.
So it's basically just a promotional version of an existing...
Yeah, that's how usually a lot of the promos are, is they're just promo versions of regular cards.
That's fine.
Like variant art on them, basically. Which might be why it's Steam Siege. It might be from that set.
Mind you, that is one of the better Eevees.
Yeah. So...
Because you can just evolve it just whenever.
I feel like they didn't think through this design as much as they should have. Although nothing seems bent. It's a code.
Regice.
You're a Regice.
We can't all be.
Greedy Dice. It's one of Shin's least favorites because it's such a conditional card.
I don't like it.
Persian, Rapidash,
Silvally.
Bergmite, Chimchar, Yanma,
Ooh.
Mareep, Mantine, Gastrodon,
Aww.
and Nidoking. I don't have that Nidoking.
I do.
It's a nice art.
I think
It's
he,
like
he doesn't have girlfriends.
No, he had a friend though. Maybe a son. Who knows?
Family again.
Let's see. Burning Shadows would be next chronologically. And also, like, so far one of my least favorite sets because it just had really bad pulls almost every time I've had it. It's a code.
And then you just get 5 Silvally GXs.
Like, there are almost no foils in the set, except for reverse foils.
Well, what does that matter?
Because otherwise it's not even worth buying the pack. You can just buy all the individuals for a dime, and then you...
Oh, alright. Here's that. Then why not? Don't you just?
Because it wasn't that interesting of a set to me. Panpour. A Raichu. It's a cool Raichu.
Sandshrew.
And Tangrowth.
He'll beat you.
And then Celestial Storm with a Rayquaza. It comes with this. because everybody knows a person named that.
Road.
Here is a Grassnergy,
Grass Nerd.
a Scyther, which I don't have that one.
How again?
A Heya.
I like the card. He's a cool guy. He's a nice rival.
Shin likes Matang. Luvdisc.
I like where he goes.
Spinnerack.
He's my least favorite of the line.
Torchic. Slackoth Butt.
Hey.
Shuppet.
Don't you say that.
Pupitar. And Regice, since you were talking about Regice.
Mhm.
There it is.
You're welcome.
Now you have a Regice, and by that I mean I have a Regice. And then here's Blacephalon. Shin's favorite weird clown.
Not the one.
There are other bomb clowns out there, by the way.
What?
There are other bomb clowns, by the way. Just
What are we gonna do?
was it for orphan? It's a Grassnergy again. The really funky, doofy looking Quilava. A different Pupitar. Counter Gain. A cute little Cinequil. Pineco. Combee. Litleo. Cutiefly. Lusamine. And Coffragregis. What's this Lusamine say? You can play this card only when your opponent has exactly 3 prize cards. Exactly 3 prize cards remaining.
That's how the Ultra Beasts work.
Yeah, but most of them it's just there is a prize card relation.
Yes.
This is exactly 3 prize cards only. Any other condition you can't even use the card. Prevent all damage done to Ultra Beast by attacks during your opponent's next turn. That's it. There are literally Pokemon attacks and abilities that let you just do that anyway all the time. Some of the Ultra Beast and Prism Star stuff is so bad. And to finish it all off, we've got a code card. Isn't that exciting?
Seuss.
And then we got a Watnergy, a Lightning Boy, a Spell Tag,
Looking at
A
potential
Cascoon.
missables in Mario RPG, and there's this
Maybe-
huge list, but it's all of items you can only get once, not ones that you can actually
Fanpy, or Fampy. I always say it wrong. Nincada, Meryl, Wurmple, Choice Helmet, and Toucanon. It's a grumpy Toucanon. But yeah, so those are all the thingers that I got, and I actually was going to do an unboxing on 2 different occasions and didn't, so it ended up being a really big video. There's my nose. Cancel this. Shape changes, no. But with that said, we will be streaming here in just a few minutes. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day, night, afternoon, morning, whatever is where you are. Hope to see you again real soon. And take care.